Chapter 2. Plant and Animal Products. Let's learn leaves as food factories, food for non-green fungi, carnivorous plants, things from plants, categories of animals, food chain and food web. Plants are important to us. They produce all kinds of food that living things eat. The animals that give us meat, such as chickens and goats, eat grass, leaves, or some other plant parts. If they do not get to eat plants, they will die. So, all the food that we eat comes either directly or indirectly from plants. But how do plants get food? They make their own food. Leaves as food factories. Green plants are the only living things that prepare their own food. The leaf is the part of a plant that serves as the primary food-making organ of a plant. The food-making process in the leaf is called photosynthesis. It is a set of steps that happen inside the cells of green plants. A leaf needs water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and chlorophyll to complete the process of photosynthesis. It is done in the following steps. Plants collect the water they need through their roots. Veins carry water up to the leaf. Tiny pores on the leaf, called stomata, take in carbon dioxide from the air. Chlorophyll in the leaf makes it easier to absorb light energy. Now the photosynthesis process starts and the green leaf is able to use the energy of sunlight to make food in the form of starch. Starch stores energy and provides this energy to plants for growth. During this process, oxygen and extra water are produced. This oxygen is an important part of the air. When we breathe, it is the oxygen that we take in from the air to keep our bodies alive. Photosynthesis is completed in the presence of sunlight. Without sunlight, plants are not able to make food. Food for non-green fungi. Some fungi like yeast, mushrooms, truffles, mold and rust do not contain green chlorophyll. They are unable to use sunlight to produce their food. They get their food from the dead and decaying plants and animals. They are called saprophytes. Info-hive. Mushrooms are also called toadstools. Water makes up around 90% of their bodies. Carnivorous plants. Carnivorous plants usually live in nitrogen-deficient soils. They have specialized features that allow them to access nutrients by trapping and digesting insects. Pitcher plant and Venus flytrap are examples of carnivorous plants. Pitcher plant. The pitcher plant leaves resemble a long tube. The inside of the tubular leaf is lined with downward penetrating hair. This tube produces sugary nectar, and insects are attracted to the nectar. When insects are drawn inside the tube, these hairs stop insects from climbing up the tube and escaping. Digestive enzymes then break down the insects' bodies, making nutrients available to the plant. Venus flytrap. When Venus flytrap is open, it is red and smells sweet. It has stiff hair on each edge. Inside the leaves, there are very sensitive tiny hair which cause the leaves to snap shut when they are touched by an insect, which is thus trapped and absorbed by the plant. Info-hive. The Venus flytrap closes its leaf only when an insect touches a different hair within 20 seconds of its first touch. Things from plants. Plants are important to us. They provide us many useful things. Plants prepare food such as starch, which we obtain from rice, wheat and potato. Pulses and lentils like black gram, green gram and pea provide us with valuable proteins. Leafy vegetables like cabbage, lettuce and spinach are rich in vitamins. Fruits also provide us with precious vitamins. We get edible oil from coconut, mustard, groundnut and sesame. Plants like grass provide nutritious fodder for our domestic animals. Trees give us useful timber for building houses, boats and bridges. Wood is also used for making furniture and as firewood for fuel. The cotton and jute plants provide us fibers for making clothes, bags, carpets, and ropes. The wonder drug penicillin is derived from a fungus. Bamboo stems are used to make paper. Info Hive. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant on earth. It can grow 3 feet in height in 24 hours under appropriate climatic conditions. Categories of animals. On the basis of food habits, animals can be divided into 5 main groups. 1. Herbivores. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivorous animals. They have flat teeth to cut and grind plant matter. Examples of these are cows, horses, goats, deer, zebras, and giraffes. 2. Carnivores. Animals that eat flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animals. Carnivores have sharp, tearing teeth for eating meat. Examples of these are lions, snakes, and wolves. 3. Omnivores. Omnivores like to eat both plants and flesh of other animals. Bears, crows, cockroaches, and humans are omnivorous. 4. Scavengers. Some meat-eating animals feed on the flesh of dead animals. These animals are called scavengers. For example, vulture, jackal, and hyena. 5. Parasites. Some animals live on or inside the body of other living animals for their food. These animals are called parasites. Tapeworms, roundworms, and hookworms live inside the host animal's body. Food chain and food web. Do you like to play games? If you do, you will need energy. Every time you run or jump, you are using up energy in your body. How do you get the energy to play? You get energy from the food you eat. Similarly, all living things get energy from their food so that they can move and grow. As food passes through the body, some of it is digested. This process of digestion releases energy. A food chain shows how each living thing gets its food. Some animals eat plants and some animals eat other animals. For example, a simple food chain links the trees and shrubs, the giraffes that eat trees and shrubs, and the lions that eat the giraffes. Each link in this chain is food for the next link. Plants are called producers because they are able to use light energy from the sun to produce food, that is sugar, from carbon dioxide and water. Animals cannot make their own food, so they have to eat plants and or other animals. They are called consumers. There are 3 groups of consumers. In nature, food chain relationships are not isolated. They are very complex as one organism may form the food source of many organisms. Thus, instead of a simple linear food chain, a web-like structure is formed by these interlinked food chains. Such interconnected matrix of food chains is called food web. Food web can be defined as a network of food chains which are interconnected at various trophic levels so as to form a number of feeding connections amongst different organisms of a biotic community. Info Hive. A food chain always starts with plant life and ends with an animal. Recap. Green plants are the only living things that make their own food. When we breathe, it is the oxygen that we take in from the air to keep our bodies alive. Pitcher plant and Venus flytrap are carnivorous plants. The 5 main groups of animals are herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, and parasites. A food chain shows how each living thing